Every queen has a story, and this is mine. I'm LANA LUXX, and come with me to watch my journey on my way to Miss Continental 2026. Hello, it's me. I'm back and better than ever. I know it's been a long time, YouTube family. I've been doing a lot since my last video here, and I recently just competed in Miss Continental. This was my second year in a row going back, and I decided to document the whole process leading up to the big day. This is really important to me to show you how much truly goes into it and how much work and prep and struggle it takes to achieve your dreams. So yeah, I want you guys, or any future contestants or competitors, Continental fans, like this is truly for y'all to watch and really see the nitty gritty of what it takes to be a future Miss Continental, a Continental competitor, and just an overall fierce bitch. Okay. Hello, beautiful people. It's me, LANA LUXX, your Kansas City Japanese Barbie, your Taylor Swift illusionist. I'm about to look at my moon goddess throne for the first time today with my friend Bradley, aka Cattywampus. Say hi, Miss Bradley, Cattywampus. Oh my gosh, you look so fierce. I knew before I even went to Continental, like, so after last year, I was like, I want to do ultraluminary, and I knew I wanted to do something like Asian and like more cultural. So when building out this number, I was like, I want to be carried out or moved on like this mobile crescent moon, because in the movie that ultraluminary comes from, called Over the Moon, it's based on like the girl who sings it. She's the moon goddess Chang'e, and she's just glamorous and gorgeous and fierce. So I knew I was gonna do this talent. I just didn't know who was gonna build me this goddamn prop. So Cattywampus reached out, and she was kind enough to tell me she knows how to do this, and you're getting to see like my real in time reaction to the moon, and I was gagged. This is an early like draft. It's not completely finished, you guys, but I'm ready. Miss Chang'e Ultra Moon Goddess, honey. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah, so cute. Oh, work, bitch. Oh my god. Oh, I thought my shadow was a person. Oh my gosh. Oh, and it does move. Work, bitch. Oh my god, it's gonna be so cute once it's all like glittery and like sparkly. Oh my god, you guys, this is so perfect. Later, you're gonna realize that I should have did some things differently with the prop, because it did make it very complicated to get to Chicago, because I just like misunderstood some things, and I didn't quite understand how hard it is to travel with a 6 to 7 foot tall moon to Chicago. We're on our way to Chicago again. This is the third trip for rehearsals with my girls. Okay, well, we drive down every Tuesday to rehearse with AJA Talent. They're fierce, they're amazing. Got my props and everything, some stuff, but we are trying a little snack. Were they good? I have to rehearse every Tuesday up until Continental with AJA dance team. Last year I went the like local route and brought all my dancers from Kansas City. This year I split it up to where prelim night was local dancers, and then final night I hired AJA, because you know they're based in Chicago, they all live in Chicago, so it's like you don't have to like worry about housing, and like you split their ticket prices with like whoever else is using your dancers. But I had to drive there a lot throughout this whole journey, and it was one of the most taxing, hardest, craziest things I've ever done in my life. It was, we would drive to Chicago on a Tuesday, get there, and then drive back the same night. Oh god, that was horrible. Don't mind the shattered phone screen, but I am in Chicago again. I flew to Chicago for one of my trips for rehearsal because I flew down and I got to stay with my friend Gia, aka Opal, who is a trans performer as well. I've brought her here for like What's the Tea at hamburgermarys and Body Euphoria, but she's also in my Tuck It Up X LANA LUXX campaign. She's such a good Judy, such a good sister. She let me stay with her, and she also got me a booking at Sidetrack while I was down there. So I got to fly in instead of drive in, do my rehearsal, and then I got to do my All Things Taylor Swift at Sidetrack bar for the first time. It was cool to like, one, not have to worry about the driving and stuff, but like get to do some gigs and like work. Okay, y'all, we are trying on swimsuits officially. So with Misscontinental, there is a swimsuit category, honey. And right now I have all of my swimsuits out that I'm gonna be trying. So when you compete in Misscontinental, you're judged on swimsuit, gown, talent, interview and Q&A, and then there's like a presentation, whatever. Prelim night is your interview, your swimsuit, your gown scores, and talent. All of those together. Then final night, they chop you down to a top 12 and then a top 5. And how they do that is now your scores start over and you do swimsuit, gown, talent, and then the top 5 get to do Q&A. Here I'm trying on like a bunch of the swimsuits I'd bought in. I like definitely bought way too many, but I wanted to have options because I was discovering and trying to figure out, okay, what's gonna look best on me? Like what looks good? For the swimwear category, it's all about the fit of the swimsuit, like how it fits your body, how you accessorize it, how you model it, all of those details. But I was trying to go for like, I just wanted to look like the Japanese Barbie, honey, like fresh out the box, limited edition. I want to stand out. I want to look good. So I clearly was trying on a million things. But I ended up going with the pink and the periwinkle, and you'll see the final form later, and it just looks so good. Y'all, this is the Prop Chronicles still. I'm here with Mr. Georgia Premier Continental. Hey. And we are on our way to get his prop and my prop. We had a U-Haul extravaganza, so we are going to try and fit half of my prop and his prop in the back of this Jeep for a rehearsal tomorrow. It has been hell today and stress, but you know that is pageantry. Even when you prepare and prepare and prepare, ladies and gentlemen, you will always find a freaking roadblock. But these moments of stress and being in a pinch and in a pickle are truly what make you stronger and smarter and test you, bitch. Right?
That's right.
Okay, so here we go. Operation Get Squidward's house and the moon to Chicago. Okay, honey. Caddy was making props for me, but she was also making props for Holland, aka Mr. Georgia Premier Continental, my good friend that lives here as well, for his final night talent. So not only did she make my moon goddess throne, she made Holland a damn Squidward house because he was doing a Squidward talent for final night. Girl, this is humongous. I thought this was like in the picture when it's on the ground or whatever, it looks like it's cardboard or some shit.
On the ground, it seemed much smaller. Dainty.
And so we had these big ass props. There was kind of a misunderstanding. We thought that it could fit in an SUV or like a Jeep. So we pull up and we were sadly mistaken, honey. Nothing was fitting in that Jeep. Now Holland is having issues with his prop and it fitting in. Oh. So, and this is, mind you, this is all happening the day before we're gonna leave to drive there together for rehearsals. And we were basically counting on or thinking that we were gonna have rehearsals with props. But I had a U-Haul fiasco that day and they were all out. They weren't fitting in the Jeep. Like, sister, I was like crashing out. Like, it was just so stressful and just so much. It was just so much because you're also trying not to spend even more money just getting props there. You're already spending money on dancers and outfits and food and your fees and just, oh my God, when I tell you that these props, they looked so good, but they were so effing crazy to get to Chicago. No. So we're at my mom's. We're officially 2 weeks out. I got dancer pants in the mail, the dancer headbands. Here I am, arriving to my mom's house. I love my mom. I still ship a lot of my packages to her because it just gives me an excuse to go home and see her. But we share an Amazon account. But yeah, I'm about to get to try on all of my dancer costumes for final night. We're gonna win and slay this talent, right? I hope. Oh my God. On top of my every Tuesday rehearsals in Chicago for Final Night Talent, every single Sunday I was rehearsing for Prelim Night Talent with my Kansas City team. So I would usually do brunch, do rehearsal, do Luxe Sunday. It was a lot, but it was just like what I had to do because I gotta make money. Sunday's like where I make a lot of money. That's why I didn't do my Chicago rehearsals on Sundays, because I can't take off those days.
This is my night one group. I would not be able to do it without them. This is our second to last rehearsal before Chicago. We're doing Eras Tour Final Night Talent, or Prelim Night Talent tonight. So what I did for Final Night last year, we're doing for Prelim Night this year to ensure I'm in that fucking 12. So Cruel Summer into Look What You Made Me Do. And it's gonna be amazing. This team is based here in Kansas City with me. We all do drag or work together, but they're so good. They're literally my security blanket. It's so nice going down and having people you know and love and who've also been such a huge part in your package be there with you, because it just makes it makes it so much more fun when you celebrate to be with all of these people you love, and they're cheering me on so hard, and when I'm not feeling confident, they lift me up, and they've made me feel so good this whole time. They've been so amazing. Oh my God, you guys, it's getting real. It's getting freaking real. I want to cry. I'm stressed. Love you. We finally got a U-Haul. We're arriving to finally get these fucking props.
So for my prop pickup, I took Vivian with me. She is also a performer in Kansas City, but she's in my Taylor Swift Eras Talent. So, you know, I had to grab another doll to help me, the doll, pick up these props, and oh my God, girl, the most stressful shit I've ever done in my life. We get it all loaded up and then, you know, put these high school kids to work, and then you see that the prop breaks. It's just very interesting. I wanted to end it all, honey. The prop process, fuck. I see why all these girls do feather fans. Because it's easy to transport, okay? When you dream big, you spend big, and when you dream big, just more freaking problems sometimes arise. So really think things through and really have the right people around you to keep you calm and centered.
We made it to stop 2 to drop off costumes, and this shit we had to completely restrap and everything. We already broke some stuff, but thanks to the girls, Glitter Gal and Vivian, you know, we made it work. That shit's not moving, budging, nothing, honey. Goddamn. So again, we are a little less than 2 weeks out, so it's self-care city. I went and got my lips and chin done the other day, but here I am with Allie. Allie, say hi.
Hi.
Allie does all of my facials. We're good friends, but look at my skin right now. If you want to be Miss Continental, that skin has got to be together, honey. But yeah,
we've known each other since I was 18 years old working at Sephora. She's the first person who certified me to do makeup, and we just have a really long relationship. But
okay, y'all. We are literally a couple days under 2 weeks out from the competition. I had my U-Haul fiasco today. I have been all over the city picking up all the props to take to Miss Continental. Ooh, I'm stressed. Like, it's just like, ooh, so stressed with everything going on, but it's all gonna be worth it. It's all gonna be worth it. I feel like I've been preparing since the day my prelim was over. I also knew a lot of the stuff I was gonna do after the competition last year and right before my prelim. Like, I was laser focused, and it just goes to show, like, sometimes you can prepare, but there are some things that are out of your control that you're just waiting on other people to follow through on, which is the scariest part. But thank God I have the support system. I do. Thank God I have the support from my, like, promoters, Georgia Premier, and, like, my family here in Kansas City. Like, bitch, this is so much work and dedication and, like, preparation. Like, I want it so bad. I'm so emotionally invested into this package, and, like, just I want it so bad for me and for my city and for, like, other trans entertainers out there, other Asian entertainers, and, like, I just, I feel so much riding on me.
So obviously there's evening gown category, but there are other categories that aren't judged that were really important to me this year. Because last year when I got there, I really only brought my prelim and final night gown, and then like one gown for like crowning and Q&A and all those things, and one gown, you know, for presentation. But I just didn't bring a lot of stuff to change into. So this year my goal was like, every time I hit that stage, they're gonna see a new version of me. This package is gonna dive really deep into who I am and the things I like, and yeah. So I had my drag mom, Mulan, she made me my white presentation looks and my talent. And then Q, my drag sister from RuPaul's Drag Race season 16. But I just know her before that. That's just my bitch, honey. Okay. But she made my Q&A gown and my crowning gown. So I knew that Q would be so good at making this gown and like bringing it to life, because she is the most. She's extra as hell. So I knew she was going to take this gown there. So yeah, I loved this gown. It came out so good. And I could not breathe in it. I thought I was going to pass out many times. Oh my god. Don't mind me, I've been crying because Mulan and Q killed it. But this is what it's looking like. There's gonna be more embroidering on the red Q set. And then this is all of the pizzazz that's getting added to this as well. So it's just gonna look so regal and beyond. And very continental. So yes. Thank you.
I am your future Miss
I am your future Miss Continental, honey.
Do you like how I
look like
the gathering on the sleeves?
No, I love it. It looks so rich and just like, it looks just like the pictures, bitch. Oh my god. This is so pussy. Rehearsals in Chicago were so fun. Like, it was a lot because you would drive like I drove 8 hours for rehearsals, and the rehearsal's only about an hour or like a little bit longer. So just a heads up, I think maybe you can book more time, but it's like an hour long. So bitch, when you get there, it's like you have to clock in and work. But the cool thing is like these dancers are professionals. So it's like they're locked in. So I would always look forward to like the rehearsals with them. And I was just proud of myself for like pushing myself, because it's very easy for me to like be around the things I'm comfortable with, and like having the local team and like my Drag Sun Southern choreographed those talents. And it's very easy for me to be like, wait, this is too hard, let's change it, or wait, this. So I felt like going to Chicago, I really had to like roll with the punches and kind of like push myself and just level up. So after we had finally, you know, dropped the props off at our friend Jeff's house, love you, Jeff, thank you. After our rehearsal with our props, we obviously needed food to make it back home that 8 hours at night. So our U-Haul's too big to fit through a drive-thru, so we're gonna try and get food this way, but this lady was staring at me like I'm fucking crazy, so who knows? I want Wendy's. I didn't want gas station food. I wanted other fake horrible food, and I wanted Wendy's, so. It's currently 12 a.m. and we're about to drive to Kansas City. These are going to be the stories we tell for the rest of our lives, that we waited in a drive-thru without a car. Anyway, we park, we walk up to the window, and obviously she saw that we had a U-Haul, so it worked out. But if you're going to rent a U-Haul, keep in mind you only can go inside places. That thing will knock down any drive-thru you go to. Don't do this to your local Wendy's. No, we didn't. We got salads. We got swimsuit body. Well, I just picked up my gowns. They got delivered today. Are you excited?
Yes, I'm excited. Ooh, I can't wait.
They're all back there. You think I could win?
Oh, you are the win. You are the winner. Yes.
I love you.
Love you.
Bye, Mama.
Bye.
I'll see you later. Lock the front door.
Okay.
Oh, Debbie, my queen. Yeah, we went over to Mulan's, which obviously Mulan's my drag mom, and she dressed me at the pageant. She helped me last year. She helped me this year. She helps me with literally everything I freaking do when it comes to my drag. She helps me with so much when it comes to like LANA LUXX. I could not compete without her. I couldn't be without her. So I'm just so grateful to have her in my corner as a friend, a sister, a mother, a mentor, and like her expertise when it comes to design. Like, she is so fucking amazing. So I'm eternally grateful and indebted to her, honestly. Like, she has made competing these past 2 years so amazing. So we go over there, about to try everything on and get it all cooking. We are currently in preliminary nightgown, just altering those final details. Bitch, it looks so sparkly. It looks and it's not even like, even on the phone, bitch, it looks so good.
Yeah.
So we're just really making sure it fits perfect. We're gonna add double cups in here to really yank the titties and the boobs up. Oh, sorry. And you know, Mulan is making this perfect.
Actually, we're gonna give you a dark back here, her right hand, just to emphasize your booty.
Please. Because I feel like it's all about shape and showing that off. So with the cups in, and if we get this on the curves, ooh. Girl, I feel like when I walk out, they're gonna gag. We are at my hair appointment before cutting it. We're gonna be so pretty. Oh. Clears the head. I've been doing like a behind the crown like vlog. Blonde up in here. So excited. I love this. Now my toppers for Continental will match a lot better. Oh my gosh, look how blonde I am. No more roots. Anyway, can't wait for the page, y'all. It's getting serious. These are these last minute little errands and details to get you pageant ready, honey. Packing is the death of me and the worst thing ever. I think I ended up packing until like 6 or 7 a.m. the next day. Oh, it was horrible. I don't ever want to have to go through that again. I'm going to have to be smarter next year. Q&A is coming together. Q&A? Or crowning is coming together. Girl, my brain is mush. Okay. I'm a broken.
Start doing this, girl.
Literally, now it's potatoes, mashed potatoes.
Your ass is mashed potatoes.
Well, that's what I pumped it with, honey. They were running low on
Pumped it with gravy.
the good stuff.
But the shit had to be done.
It is 3:30 Tuesday, the week of the pageant. We leave tomorrow at 8 a.m. And this is behind the crown. This is like what it takes to compete. And I hope all of this like inspires people to know like you can do it too. Like I'm from the Midwest, Kansas City, Missouri, and I know it's like when we watch these pageants online and we see all these girls, it's like I want to be that, but we doubt ourselves if we could ever be that. And you can, you really can. And water the relationships around you. Water where you're at. Yes, focus on where you want to go, but watering where you're at will be the biggest reward, because if I hadn't invested, or like if I didn't love my city so much, I just don't know if I would be able to compete. I don't know if I would be able to compete at the level I am, and I'm so happy. That is officially part 1 of this journey to Miss Continental. I can't wait to see your thoughts on the video. Be looking out for part 2. It will be out shortly after, and that's when we get into the nitty-gritty, honey. I love you guys so much. I am still your Miss Georgia Premier Continental, and I am your first alternate to Miss Continental. I love you all so much, and I'll see you next time, bitch. Mwah.